What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 ways that Treyarch can improve Vanguard zombies before the life cycle is over. So, as we know, Vanguard zombies isn't the best iteration of zombies they've ever released. I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge at this point. And I feel as if, these 5 basic things, if they include, they may not make it the best zombies game we've ever received, but they'll at least improve it for the most part. So, let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I have here are just the basic features that Vanguard is lacking. So I wanted to group these all into one instead of having them, kind of scamming you guys, putting like, oh yeah, like pack a bunch of camo, wonder weapon, all those in like different spots. Like this is all just in one spot. So this is everything that every other zombies game has, but this one doesn't. So this includes things like the wonder weapon, like I said, like even not a ray gun. We don't even have a ray gun. Like, come on, every single game has a ray gun. This one doesn't. Like, makes no sense. Any other wonder weapon, pack a bunch of camo. You can't pause in solo. You lag out of the game, like even when you're playing by yourself. Freaking, you get kicked for interactivity. Like everything. Like, you guys have heard it 1,000 times already. Don't really need to repeat it. Just the basic features that this game lacks. That's what we need. Now, the next thing I have here is, I feel like Duran Fong needs a lot more depth to it. Now, this doesn't just include, like, side Easter eggs and all that, although that is a part of it. I just feel like the game needs more to it. It needs, like, more objectives, more maps, more just everything in order to make it more interesting to play instead of just... Like, I'd rather go back and play Nocturne and Toten than play this map, because it's like, at least with that, like, there's the objective of surviving and it's replayable. With this, it's not replayable, it's just something about it. It's not. And, so, I would like to see more side quests added to the game. Open up the map of Red Star a bit more so we can go play more of it. Just, like, allow us to have a more open world-esque bit and had, like, a ton of side Easter eggs and add, like, just different things to make it more unique, and I feel like that will certainly help out the game a lot more. Like, add in, like, I don't know, you can do the Easter egg songs, or like I said, the side Easter eggs, or more maps, more modes, just all this stuff, and it'll just help it out so much more. It'll make the game just feel a lot more replayable, and like that you're actually doing something more other than just, oh yeah, I do this one thing. And it especially doesn't help, like, also included in the basic features is, there's only like 2 quotes for some people. Like, Von List only has 2 quotes, and that's just unacceptable. So the third thing I have here is that they really need to, this is not just for Don Frong, but the whole year, they need to divert the expectations of the community and bridge out of the traditional zombies formula. So what I mean by this is, they need to surprise us. Like, I feel like they need this year to release something that is so unexpected and so interesting that it just blows any round-based map out of the water. Like, picture Outbreak, but it's like you can save your game and go back into it on like a giant Warzone map, and like there's like a health bar and all this stuff in side Easter eggs and like a food meter, like stuff like that. I feel like they could really go hard into that this year, since it's not their year, it's Sledgehammer's year. I feel like they have a really lot of opportunity to experiment with stuff like that and really make it their own. I feel like they need to divert the expectations of the community with different modes like Grief and Turn. Just bring that stuff back, expand the mode, make it more unique than it is in any other year. I want this to be the most memorable zombies experience, not for how good it was, but just for how much they tried in it. I feel like that's what Vanguard can really go for, because it's already pretty unique with how it is, and I just feel like if they just went a little bit hard in there, that would be just insane. It would just blow this game out of the water. Now, the next thing I have is that they really need to fix the perk system. Now, I know it's kind of a dumb point, but I feel like this is something that it doesn't really get talked about enough. So the perk system in this game is like, it's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. Like, I think this is even worse than the BO4 one, in my opinion. Just because of how boring it is. So you basically have to buy your perk 4 times before it's even up to where it was before. And I feel like that's just ridiculous. Like, this is how it should be. It should be you buy the base perk, and it's the base one for free from all the other games. Like Juggernog, you get it for free too, and then you get the extra how much health or whatever. or just 50 health, and then it's like Cold War, where whenever you buy it again, it just adds another tier upgrade to it. So maybe Jug tier 3 would be the original Juggernog we had, but when you first buy it, it's like the 50 health. And then the second tier is like the armor plates you regen faster, or whatever, something like that, or speed cola. You can use equipment faster at tier 3, stuff like that. Just it'd make the perk feel a lot more like you're actually working towards something instead of just working towards where you already were. It just boggles my mind why they didn't do that. Instead, it's just this linear, boring garbage that you know, all you're doing is increasing the percentage. It's just never been a fan of it. It's awful. Now, the final thing that I have is that the game, it's getting its Easter egg with Season 1, but I feel like this Easter egg, it needs to be really good, or else Duran Fong is gonna die. So, I feel like the Easter egg needs to be hard to execute. What I mean by that is, like, I want the steps to be difficult. I want to be fighting like 10 Stormkriegers at once, and I don't want it to be artificially difficult. I want it to be super difficult, and I want to have a huge boss fight. Just this one epic boss fight that takes a while to get to, but it's worth it in the end. I feel like that's what Duran Fong needs. I feel like if it had a lot of depth to the map, like you could do a lot of things, it's super open world, you can go to all these different places, do all these different things, maybe if there's a health bar, a food bar, just stuff like that, on top of a super cool Easter egg, that would be insane. That would be my dream come true, and I feel like they could make it possible, like I said. And I actually want to add a bonus thing here, just something I kind of just thought of, and it's like, I feel like they should maybe shy away from adding round base to this game. Like, that's what I kind of thought about. Like, they should really divert the expectations. But, like, I wish they would give us some kind of structure as to how they're going to make this game. Is it just going to be updates to Duran Fong? Or are we going to get a bunch of Duran Fong maps? Or are we going to get, like, one Duran Fong, one normal round base, one Outbreak? Like, it's really unclear how they're going to do this. And I really wish they would elaborate on that. And make it a bit more clear. Because I guess round base would be fine. Like, I think that's what this game, if this game did have round base right now, I think it would be, like, really good. But I don't think it's, like, gonna save the game. I think it's just gonna give us a bit of more replayability right now. I feel like that's what it is. Like, I would definitely love to play round base on all the little maps that they have in Duran Fong. It'd be so cool. But do I think it's gonna save the game? No. Because round base won't propel the game to be better than anything else, or won't make it unique. It won't make me look twice at it. It'll just make me play the game and have a lot more fun than I'm having now. That's all it's going to do. But I feel like if they really went and diverted from the norm, that's where this game is going to shine. And so, with that being said, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.